Hey, what is going on, guys? I said I would try to stream or post something every day in the month of October. We are continuing that trend. I'm just not gonna count tomorrow. Technically, if you count UTC, I streamed like one UTC with bus drivers, so I'm gonna count that. But we are back today with yet another stream where we are going to be watching a KvK that is going on, 2489 versus 1818. There's a lot of other kingdoms in there. I've been seeing like this trend or this meme about how all these big imperiums used to be fighting each other and now they're bullying lower seeds for a little bit, but we're gonna be watching that KvK. But first, I started off the stream a little bit early so that I can sneak in my Golden Kingdom, because I did not do that stuff yet, and I know if I don't do it on stream, I'm not going to do it at all. So we are 10 minutes early to see if we could do Golden Kingdom in 10 minutes. Let me say hi to chat real quick. D, you're a master. We got 2 people in here so far. Appreciate it. If anyone's been watching that KvK, let me know if it's been interesting or not. I have not kept eyes on it at all. Honestly, I was looking for a reason to stream today, and I saw people were going to stream that KvK. I'm like, oh shoot, there's a KvK going on that I could stream. So I think that's going to be a lot of the content of October. But if I go in a little preamble here, that's like how I started the channel, just starting the stream and figuring out how it is as we go. So we'll continue trying to do that so we stay consistent throughout the month. Ooh, this is pretty good. Bro, I don't need a tutorial of how to do and what these skills are. Let's see. By the way, if you're new to the stream, everyone's new to the stream. It'd be greatly appreciated if you could like the stream, send out to your homies. We're gonna stream for a little bit. It's a bit of a late night stream. I just got home. It is 9 p.m. my time, Eastern time. Well, 8:54 to be exact, but the stream was scheduled for 9. We're gonna stream for maybe 2 hours, see how the KvK goes. If the KvK doesn't get as interesting, I'm gonna ask you guys and kind of make a tier list of who you guys think are the strongest kingdoms in the game right now, because things have definitely shifted since the last time I made the strongest kingdoms in the game tier list. I remember when I streamed 2 days ago, I didn't even know that 2429 disbanded with and are not, you know, they're still in AC. They still got people like Oppo, but apparently a lot of their big players either migrated or quit. So pretty interesting there. Let's see, what do we got here? Get the Guan. We got a 3rd comment in there. Increased troop damage. I mean, I appreciate anyone that's watching Golden Kingdom right now. This is not the most riveting game mode, but it's still worth doing with all of the with all of the stuff, with all of the rewards and stuff. They did change it from its original state. It is now 16 levels instead of 20, which is good. It's not as long as it used to be, I guess. Ooh, we are kind of behind in time. Got the boss. I guess I could go ahead and talk about my process here. I like doing Golden Kingdom, clearing out the first floors like to completion or close to completion. Sure. Honestly, the shielding factor probably was better, but it's all good. I like completing these floors first because they are the easiest, and then you could get some good blessings, and it doesn't really cost too much. Get a lot of the coins, and you know, so you could buy stuff like this. Is there anything else I need to buy? Not really. We'll save the 330 for later floors. 1/4 through this Golden Kingdom. I haven't failed in a while, but I think it's based off of power, and I am pretty high power. I think I'm like 91 million. I might be the highest power I've ever been in Rise of Kingdoms. Just because of the dud KvK we had last KvK. Keeps giving me Guan Yus. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this one because there's 4 spots that it can uncover. As I said, I usually clear out all of them, but because we are on a self-imposed... Oh shoot, never mind. I didn't even kill the boss here. Self-imposed time crunch, I'm kind of speeding through it. I still have not found the boss, my goodness. Okay. Of course, like the one floor I'm good to skip. I have not found the boss yet. There you go. We're starting to get a little bit full in the relics, so let's go ahead and start using some of the relics on the boss here. Front row troops, yeah, let's do that. Because we want to stack our front row for when we get fervent tactics. Let me set up a poll real quick. Do you do Golden Kingdom? I'm curious because I know a lot of people skip it. I know a ton of people that skip Golden Kingdom. It's not exactly. Oh shoot! I got the. I mean, Trajan's not the worst. Let's see. You need those blueprint chests. That's what I'm saying. You get a lot of like materials and all kind of stuff. When it comes to things that give equipment things, like I usually do the events even if it's tedious, even though it's well, I guess it's gotten better. By the way, we're getting pretty low on these guys, so we'll go ahead. He might actually take the healing for the hut next time we see it. This one will unlock 3 spaces, so we'll go ahead and unlock that. The boss is there. We didn't get the hut on this floor. I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like there's a healing hut on every floor. We've not hit the healing hut on this floor yet, though. Oh, there you go. Fervent Tactics. It's GG's. Nah. I would do those too usually, because it's pretty value. Haven't found the healing hut, but a little bit in a hurry here. The blueprint choice chests are pretty rare though. Usually I get the keys, the whatchamacallits, the crystal keys, which still gives decent materials if you open them in bulk, but one by one, not really worth all that. Wow, we found... Okay, we heal, then we attack. Should be good. Sure. Honestly, with Fervent Tactics, we could just we could 4-row it. Pretty decent pull. I don't really get the healing usually. I mean, we have some healing here if we need to use it. Okay. Yeah, I cannot speedrun. I thought I could speedrun this in like a couple minutes, but it's looking like we'll go a little bit over time. Hopefully that doesn't mind. You guys don't mind. Yo, what's up, Knight? A wild knight has appeared. Ooh, I'm getting pretty low, honestly. I'll hit this one because it unlocks 4. Potentially 5. Okay, no, never mind. That's okay. We could probably start using some of the healing relics now, or healing, ooh. Perp on 10 isn't the worst, but isn't the best. Another perp. This one's like has so many squares around it though, that's a problem. Again, another... We'll clear this, probably use a healing token, it's fine. Sure. Ooh, the heal. Okay, that's pretty good. Relic capacity. Capacity reached. Honestly, probably run this into that because we have fervent tactics. Oh no, is it gonna be up here? Is it gonna be in the top left, or is it gonna be in the bottom left or top right? I mean, I guess we could use one of these. Of course. Of course. Just my luck. It was down here. Okay, we're chilling. So can't go with type is 2 Filipinos that hunted my cheeks before. Hey, what are you talking about? Oh, Conqueror, hell yeah. Both of those are pretty good. The Anchor and the Conqueror are pretty good. Okay, that floor 10 took a while. Floor 11. Should I just, yeah. With the Archer floors, I'll use these, and then I could probably refresh it with, holy crap, wait, I'm actually getting pretty low here. No way I lose this, right? There's no way. Imagine the one Golden Kingdom I've streamed in the past year is one I lose. Okay, we got healing, thank God. Okay, where is the boss? Where is... Oh, we got the healing hut already. We just need the boss. Boss is gonna be in this top left corner. No, we'll save the boots for later. Okay, we'll go ahead and use one of these. Go ahead and use one of those. Go ahead and use... Should I use that before or after? Probably after. My stuff's actually pretty healthy right now. Normal damage, heal, cuts. Because we're in the last shop, so I should spend all my money here if I can. Got this, so we use another heal. This. Actually, probably get rid of this. Yeah, we won the game already. Cool. The reason why we won is because we have the eye thingies. We have 3 of them, and there's only 3 more fighting floors. So we could skip all of the purples, and the purples are what usually lose you Golden Kingdom. Because it whittles you down before you get to the boss. There you go. Healing huts, boss. Okay. There you go. Use this. AoE skills do more damage. That sounds good. We'll just heal. Continue on. Now we're speedrunning through it. Do this. Oh, I should have done it on the closer one actually. What am I doing? Or a farther one rather. It's all good. I wish it's just like an auto battle. I don't have to press the fight button, it just auto battles when I click it, you know what I mean? Positions it for me. Even automate this process even more. It's all good. That was crazy that we didn't even see there you go, the boss is there. Let's use that, heal that, get that. This one we'll find the boss. We might find one of the perps here, but it shouldn't matter. Oh my god. Get out of the way. Let us beat the boss. There you go. You and Yar. Oh. Yeah, Yar is a Filipino boy, man. Yar is a Filipino guy. Oh, I should even know. I forgot you have to fight this guy, actually. Oops. I used up all my stuff. Should be fine, right? Yeah, should be fine. Oh, I died. Whoops. What? Wait, how does that work? I gotta save? Oh, shit. I have to redo this later. Or maybe, can I not redo it? I don't know. I completely forgot the new Ceroli. The last thing isn't a chest, it's a boss. Anyways. At least I did my due diligence and actually did Ceroli for once. Or, Golden Kingdom. As we get into the fighting here. Alright. We are finally here. It took... how long? Yeah, I forgot you have to save the debuffs, bro. How did I forget that? Alright, what is this? What is this KvK? Can anyone give me a rundown of the 2489 1818 KvK? I guess we could take a look at the zones here. Looks like these guys up here are fighting, and then these guys down here, these guys through here are fighting. So it's kind of like a left versus right matchup. It was already rigged. Top two stats would get the Autark. 2489 wants to ally with 1818, so they kind of compromise. Proxy War versus Arvix and Arvix. Oh yeah, Arvix is in both kingdoms, right? Isn't Fa in both kingdoms as well? I might be wrong. I thought Fa was there as well. Reviews 2v4, Astro 3v3. Was there drama and matchmaking for this? Let me change the music. It's not that serious. There you go. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and look as Brittany, which I guess is 2489. 2489 against 1818. Top two in stats would get Autarks. So that would be, even if their opponents, they would get Autarks? 2489 Diplo are clowns. I mean, I feel like that's the case with a lot of the top Imperium Diplo. Is it's really hard to balance around those top kingdoms just because of their relative strengths to the rest of their opponents, right? I remember our last KvK against 2975, there were similar complaints from our side about the Diplo and how it went down as well. But yeah, there's always going to be sides that say, oh, this is unfair, that's unfair. But yeah, I mean, 2489 is one of the strongest kingdoms in the game, and the fact that this is a 3v3, I guess, is pretty daunting for their opponents. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the top side of this fight. What are these guys? They are Le Marché. Okay, took a look from their side. What kingdoms are these? Right, we got Zhuge Liang with Ashurbanipal. Pretty swarmable rally. Looks like they actually canceled with Gorgo and Heracles in the garrison. They're still swarming even without the rally. That's kind of crazy. Get out! 68 million power player. Stop swarming. Laxist? Wait, hello? Yo, Laxus is still up and around and kicking, huh? It's in zone 6. Yeah, it's 7 marches running around farming KP. Yeah. It's a rough situation. I mean, I guess I like how is the 960 KvK going? It was like a similar situation, right, where their opponents were saying it was unfair, but they split their forces, quote unquote, between both zone 5s or something. Like, how did that go? He returned recently, Assad's vid. Yeah, I saw him around, but I didn't know he would be in this KvK. Kind of a crazy KvK to come back to. A map update on the 960 KvK. Maybe we could do that after this subsides. Or, I don't know. I wish I had 2 PCs so I could like quickly pan over to the other side. You know what I mean? Or I see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like that Diplo versus this one seems like a lot of people are more unhappy with the 2489 Diplo. There is, but I just don't do that. I just I don't have it on my PC. Maybe I should though. And the thing is, all of my accounts are on one ID, so that's kind of a my bad situation too. Where I kind of handicapped myself there. But yeah, let's do a little bit of a map update, by the way. So it is left versus right. These guys, this is the line of scrimmage. Let me paint this out with the arrow. Edible movable assets, red arrow. So this is the line. Seems like there's like a really big swath of territory around Orleans. Is that what they call it? Orleans Guildhall. Around Orleans, this is a pretty big area of territory for 2489 to cut out. So they got this going on. There's this like wall going on over here. There's a little defense point that 1818's trying to defend against 2489. Not too much going on. There's like 2489 just kind of steamrolling and going through these marches here. I mean, 1818 is a pretty respectable kingdom, but against 2489, it's going to be a tough battle. And apparently, these guys are quite cordial, according to chat, when it comes to the Diplo. And you can see that all of these flags up here are free burning. Yeah, this KvK is going to be Jover in a day, no? So it looks like this is the most interesting part of the map, which is the allies of 2489 and the allies of 1818, and this top side where they're fighting tooth and nail for these flag lines up here. But yeah. Bus driver, people are unhappy with 2489's Diplo? No way. I mean, I was talking about that bus, about how there were similar, there's been a trend of people being unhappy with 2489's Diplo. I mean, even 2975's Diplo last KvK. Although I will not blame 2975's Diplo for that KvK loss, because I don't know. I feel like maybe it was that, but our performance in that zone 7 was horrible though. Regardless, I think 960 members are more happy because they get to have more fights, which is what I would think a high imp would want. Celestial, it depends on how you log in. If you log in to your account through the PC client twice, then it will crash. But if you log in with your phone and then PC client, then it should be fine. Like, there's like 3 ways you could log in the same account. It's PC client, like Android or Google, and then there's the Apple stuff. So and my KvK 3-star KD. Nice. Yeah, but so when I think of that KvK, yeah, the Diplo is kind of screwed up, but with the way we performed that in that zone 7, we would have like, it wouldn't have mattered what Diplo was, because it would have been a 2v4 Kingsland regardless of our allies, right? Maybe the Diplo kind of dampened morale going into that KvK, and that's why we performed so badly. But yeah, bus driver is in 3092 now. The new that's where a majority of the 2268 boys migrated to. By the way, they did get the burn off, so is that I think that is final burn, no? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is final burn on that flag. So though the allies of 1818 are trying their best here, it does look like the 2049 allies are doing the burning, at least in this point in the map. I saw that they were the allies of I saw that these guys were building flags up here, and it does look like they're burning flags up here as well. But in the main pressure point where most of the units are, it looks like the left side's winning. You can watch, it's 3377. Yeah, man. Keep I'm definitely gonna be looking for suggestions for things to do and things to watch during October. We'll see how it goes. Wow, look at all these boat skins, by the way. I know a lot of them are probably the limited edition or limited time boat skins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a pretty young account, no? 6.8 billion KP, 360 million power. Got Duke, got the boat skin. Man, it's such a cool skin. Like if I had the speed ups to do so, I probably would have pushed for it. Lilith is talking about releasing a KD rating system from other people in the KvKs. Can you imagine? That would be pretty toxic, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, it's like having a Yelp review after you play a basketball game or something. Elsa with the frozen skin. This is the 10% like infantry health skin, right? Might be wrong. But yeah. Kind of look like things are dying down a little bit there. So we'll actually, let me go ahead and save a bookmark here. Save a bookmark on this flag. Let's go ahead and take a look at that 960 KvK that people wanted to see. Just a little bit of a rundown of how it went down. I think 960 won both of their sides. Pretty, I don't know how long it took, but yeah, you can see 60 GT just, they didn't even push all the way through. And then on this side, 960 taking both sides. So that is the update on that KvK at least. It's inf defense, okay. I do remember that skin came out when I started my account and I really wanted to push for it, but I was at like a low spender back in the day, you know what I mean? A low spender. Anyways, meanwhile there's no rallies and stuff going on. I did have a backup plan just in case things got a little bit stale. I kind of want for you guys to help me out because I've been out of the loop for 3 months, for 3 months, for 3 weeks. A lot of things have changed. Like the last thing I knew, I thought that the 2377 KvK, the GV 77 KvK versus 2429, I thought that 77 lost, but apparently they won that KvK in a comeback, which is crazy. So I did not know about the collapse of 2429. That was a pretty big change in the rankings, but I kind of want you guys to help me out with making a tier list for these different kingdoms. But let me go ahead and set that up actually. Let's go ahead. I'll get the display capture on top. We're doing something a little bit different. We'll put the display capture. This will be the game. No, the game cap. Wait, I'm doing it backwards. Oops. Whoa. What am I doing? Red arrow down. We'll go game capture on top. On the bottom, display capture. No. Game capture. I'm trying to figure it out. Game capture down here. We'll do game capture down here. We'll go ahead and pull up MS Paint. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a little bit of a tier list here for the best kingdoms in the game in terms of like whatever you guys think is the best kingdom in the game. So I feel like in tier 1 there is, you know, the 960s of the world. Oh my goodness, there is like the 2489s of the world. There's like, is 1093 still up there? 1093. That 3 is horrible. I mean, all of this is horrible. Like, these 3 are like in their own tier, you know what I mean? I can use the text feature. You guys think I should just use the text feature? I want it to be like a teacher, you know what I mean? But maybe I'll just use the text feature. Screw it. Where is it? I don't even know how to use MS Paint. Oh, there you go. Rank. So it'd be in the 960s, 2489, and then 1093. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a poll. How do I make these bigger? Oh, there you go. I'm gonna set up a poll. Who do you guys think is the strong? You think 2377 is up there as well? Okay, let me put 2377 up there as well then. How do I edit? What? Okay. Put 2377 up there as well. There you go. Is there any other kingdoms I'm missing? Split up into 2 alliances, 1.7 trill KP each. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I think these are like the most, like these are the kingdoms, right? 2268. Oh, 960 did. Who do you think is the strongest? Got 960. We got 2489. We got 1093. Got 2377. This is like top of the tier list. I'm gonna go ahead and make the tier list now. 1. What was that? How do I select these things? Honestly, wait, I'm gonna just fucking use Canva. What am I doing? I don't know how to use MS Paint. Let me go. So anything still happening in this KvK? They're just building flags. Holy shit, there's like literally nobody here. Oh, the marsh. Oh no, it's because I was about to say there's literally no blue. Let's keep our camera there. Let me go ahead and pull up create a design dot clipboard. Okay, there you go. This is way better. Holy shit. Oh, give me a sec. There you go. That's way better. So 960, 23, 77, 1093, 2489. What's the poll at? 960 by a wide margin. Holy shit. 71% 960. That's pretty crazy. I thought things would change when So the whole context behind the poll, by the way, is there isn't really much going on in this KvK. I mean, there's like some open field fighting, some flag building on both sides. I'm kind of confused here, actually. Oh no, this is both from this left side. So there's not too much going on. So I thought we would rank. I'm gonna delete this paint. Don't save. I thought we would rank the best kingdoms in the game. I'm gonna stop the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so in the first spot, looks like 960 is ranked number 1. Let's go ahead and rerun the poll without 960. Who do you think is the second best kingdom? Yeah, people are saying that then the latest 960 migration was pretty crazy. I mean, 1.7 trillion KP and 2 alliances when they split up is kind of insane. I don't know if there's any other kingdom in Rise of Kingdoms that could do that right now. 93 or 2377. So let's think of the context, right? By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my other screen. I'll go ahead and put this up here. Go ahead and put this to the side. Zoom in a little bit. Take this out. There you go. Second best kingdom in the game. This is gonna be, by the way, I'm gonna call this the official Rise of Kingdoms community power rankings of these kingdoms. Look at 3367. The top 3 alliances is so good. Maybe we'll do like a new kingdom watch stream later. I think 2377 is stronger than 489. .49 has more KP. That's interesting. See, this is where the debates come up. Not always about KP. 2049 has older accounts. There you go. We got people debating back and forth. But that's going to be for third place, because in 3, 2, 1. Looks like 1093. Let me go ahead and cut this. Cut that. Is in second, according to the rankings here. So it would be 2489. Let's go ahead and add some more kingdoms into the mix. Like what are other top kingdoms in the game that we could start adding in here to the polls? Who is the third best kingdom in the game? Let's go 2377. Yeah, I like those 2 kingdoms, Leo. I'm gonna go add those 2 kingdoms. We got 1365. We got 1875. I could only add 3 options here. But we'll keep those other kingdoms that we had in mind. As the KvK action looks like it is still just free building, open field fighting. Bro, Mr. Hope and Lion alone give 2377 the push. I mean, if we look at history of past KvKs, right? 2377 have been taking a lot of tough KvKs. Oh, what? Someone just swarmed down a flag? I think that's what happened. .2377 winning by 75% right now. 1718. Well, we'll add that as the list extends. How long should we make this list? Like 10 kingdoms, top 10? Alright, so people give me so it looks like the two kingdoms is 2377 versus 2049. Give me some rationale as to why you voted 2377 or 2489. Three sets of all special inscriptions. 2377 clears. Mr. Hope Wild Lion. Is battle tested. Name the last even semi-challenging KvK 2489 has fought. They cooked every Diplo. Huh. I don't even know the history of 2489's KvK, not gonna lie. Wait, they lost against they lost against that water camp. They lost against 1188, right? They lost against 1188, 1846. I think that's the last challenging fight that they had. Alrighty, looks like the polls are going towards 2377 because they are more battle tested. Mr. Hope Wild Lion being two 1 billion power players that swarm everything, being a threat. I guess that it does track. It does track. I see the reasoning as to why you'd put 2377 up there. Let me go ahead and put. Oh wait. 1365, and then what was the other kingdom? 1875 that we put up there. As we go ahead to the next section of these polls. Who is the fourth best kingdom? 2489, 1365, 1875. Let's see what other kingdoms people put up there. 1188. I'll just put them up there as an option for now. Okay. Battling for the fourth spot. We got 960. Give me a sec. Nemash. We got 2489, 1365, 1875, and 1188 battling for that fourth spot. Majority going towards 2489, but it has not been as dominant as the first three in the ranking. It seems that people see the first three as pretty, you know, uncontested. 1960, 1093, 2377. But for that fourth spot, 56% going to 2049. We got 38% going to 1365. Just because their players are so much stronger than the rest of the field. 2049 versus 1365 would be a fun fight to watch. What's up, Gina? Oh, yo, this is probably gonna be the most heated one. A majority of people did vote 2049 though. I want to hear the perspective of people from that voted 2049. Because they are the leading majority right now at 54%, but the vote has been slowly but surely getting closer and closer. Looks like, according to the vote, 2489 is winning, but according to the chat with Bus Driver and Leo saying 1365 is stronger. You're kind of biased as a 1365. I think that's fair. I think that's fair because, you know, 1365's been around for a long time. Even though they're not at their peak, they were the strongest kingdom in the game. They're not there, but, you know, they're still a solid KD all around. Oh, we got Ciari in the chat. What's up, Ciari? Okay, for the people that voted 1365, is there anything to sway the people that voted for 2489 as the fourth best? Like, why do you guys think 2489 or 1365 rather is the fourth best kingdom in the game? Bus driver, Leo. I actually don't know. Like, I don't know how I would personally vote it either. That's why I'm doing this poll. That's why I'm making you guys do the work. Fourth, 1365. Next is 2489. I mean, people, the vote right now is going for it towards 2489, which is not indicative of what chat thinks, which is so interesting. There's like a disconnect. 2489 is mid. It's 2v2 and 1 KD from enemy was taking a farm KvK. Oh shoot. Are you talking about that I forgot what kingdom it was, but I did hear about that in 1365's last KvK. (1365) beats 2489 because of the numbers. Okay, well, according to the vote, if we go for the vote, 2489 clears, well, not clears, but edges out 1365. So that would be that ranking. I saw someone say 1846 as the next kingdom. So for fifth spot, I'm not even gonna type out the whole question because it takes too long. 1365, 1875. This is an interesting list that you guys got lined up here. 1188, 1846. We'll put 1818 in there after, because I think if we go from how close these fourth and fifth was, then 1365 should be fifth according to the polls here. Yeah, I think I'll just lock that in. 100% vote with that many people. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lock that in. So sixth would be 1875, 1188. It's interesting, by the way, how a lot of these kingdoms are from the 18s. 1875, 1846, and 1818. If you guys track, that's actually around the COVID peak. I know 1875 was definitely like around COVID because that's when I started playing. I started in 1873. They were in my KvK 1. Let's go ahead and put up the poll. Oh, I already did put up the poll actually. Looks like 1875 winning by quite a bit here. 1818 being second in that ranking. (1818) is worse than 1606 and 2974. Okay, you guys think I should put 1818? You guys think I should put Okay, let me switch it up then. That poll is void. I'll put 1606 instead of 1188 because 1188 wasn't even voted that well. So go sixth. We'll go 1875. We'll go 1606. We'll go 1846 and then 1818. There you go. There you go. Looks like 1606, the kingdom that I did not put originally in the ranking, is ranking pretty high here. But it is pretty close. It's 50 to 38. $18.75 clears much stronger, said Leo. That's pretty interesting. I mean, I have a lot of respect for 1875 because we've been allies in 2 KvKs where we did lose. But at least in that 960 KvK, they were definitely one of the kingdoms that kept fighting even though it was like a clear loss. So one of those kingdoms, and Abu is one of those leaders that just continue through it even though, you know, they're out of speed ups. 1875 has been chilling. I actually I don't know what 1875 has been up to. That's true. Since our last allies. is better. 1846 in this convo as well. But yeah, that's fun. That's funny. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vote in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, it actually got back a little bit. But 1606 ranked as 6th place. So we'll go ahead, cut these guys. Sorry, 1875. Looks like you are going more down into the tier list here. I'll go ahead and add back 1188. What kingdoms do you guys? I'll ask you guys this time. What kingdom do you guys think I should add as the 4th kingdom for 7th? $1606 is not lost. Lost is 1903. 29, 34, 24, 29, 29. I saw 2974 quite a couple times, so I'll go ahead and put 2974. 29, 34 rather. I don't know why I said 74. Okay. 7th almost has to be 1875 by default. Let's go ahead and see. 1875. We got 1846. Got 1818. 2934. By the way, what's going on in this KvK? Just free burning still? Looks like the burns are free. This crazy open field dominance by 2049, honestly. I guess it's not to be expected with the relative strength. Okay, let me go ahead and go back to chat. This chat's crazy. I got 58% of people going 1875. How's the KvK going? We'll do a little bit of a KvK recap in a bit. Got a good migration. I think they should be above 1606. I mean, we're just going via poll results, right? This is going via poll results. Again, recap. 961, 10932, 23773. We got 2489 4, 1365 5, 1606 6. Now we're going for 7th, and it does look like in 3, 2, 1, 1875. Going 7th. Though they haven't had a tough KvK in a while, but still putting respect on the name. Again, we're only doing top 10, so the next person we add here, whomever we're adding, might not even make it to the top 10. There's gonna be people that are snubbed here. $27.48 was in our last KvK. They were a really strong kingdom in that KvK. I'll go ahead and add those guys. Oh, 1188's not in here. Should I put 2748 or 1188? Maybe I'll replace 18. I mean, 1818 did poll better than 1846 technically. Do a poll to see what I should put in the poll. 1175. Is 1175 still good? Bro, this is crazy. I could only put 4 kingdoms on the poll. That's a problem. And let me see if I could. Oh, what do I do? 24, 29. Eight, 1846, 1188, 1818, and 2429. You think, Bus? What about 2268? We're ranked 0. We're above everybody here. That's where we're ranked, and personally, in my opinion. For 934. 1188. Who am I missing in that list? 2748. Are we CC'd now? Actually, top or bottom? I'm just gonna go ahead and list these 4 kingdoms and call it a day for 8th, because they're already on the screen. 1846, 1818, 2934. 2748. Again, this is just a list for fun, but also it's a list for bragging rights, I guess. $29.34 lost to King Hen and had a bunch of people migrate out. You can't put them in top 10 right now without seeing them fight another KvK. 1188 not being there is crazy. It is pretty crazy, actually. We'll add them next. 1846 though, looking like they are taking the cake here, and by quite a large margin. For sure, 46 is better than those. We'll add 1188 next. Gaines is in 1846 now. Did he migrate already? I know he's migrating there. I didn't know if he migrated yet or not. But it does look like Gaines' new kingdom, 1846, 8th spot, pretty solid. Makote always being a threat. I mean, you know, Raw ability's trying his best to steer the ship after Laguna left. They've been doing all right. Yeah, we were looking at Hen's account earlier and it wouldn't let me click his profile, which was kind of weird. I don't know what was happening there. Okay, next let us go into, let's finish up this ranking while we're here. 9th, 1818, 2934, 2748, and 1188. $1188 was here earlier, but then we kicked them out for 1606 and we just forgot to put them back in. 1188 has been a really strong kingdom for a while. Their last KvK with 1093 as allies, they really did well in that zone 7, but I feel like they ran out of gas during Kingsland. If you click, that means they're not on the map. Oh, interesting. So he might not be on the map anymore, that guy. Playing farm KvK? I mean, a lot of people are playing farm KvK after that big KvK that they played, right? 1718? 1718 sounds like a familiar kingdom. The King Panther retired and also had come... Oh, really? I didn't even know. I did not know that. I did see that Panther account play for Grand Prix, though. That's interesting. We'll go over that Grand Prix question after. Who won in qualifiers at each stage in the Grand Prix. I am gonna be casting Grand Prix this weekend, so should be fun. You hear all kinds of stuff during migration. Yeah, you're the eyes. You're my eyes. You guys are my eyes and ears, I guess. But in 3, 2, 1, 1188, winning out in this poll that we got going on here. This semi-serious, for fun ranking that we got for top kingdoms in the game. All right, last spot. Who should we give it to? $22.93. I will give it to the kingdom that I see the most here. I see 22.93 from Bus. I see 24.29, 17.18. Leo saying 24.29, spamming 24.29. I mean, Leo's pushing for 24.29 pretty hard. Or 17.18. Okay, let's go ahead and put 24.29 out of respect. He already mentioned 17.18. I don't know anything about 17.18 either, to be fair. Like I don't know anything about a lot of these kingdoms because I've been out of the loop for quite some time. By the way, there's a rally going on over here. We go ahead and want to look at that. Ashurbanipal with Henry. Gorgo with Heraclius to the classic. Got some swarmers coming through. Got them some farm fillers coming through as well. This flag's actually holding pretty well here. They got some swarmers at yellow here. Not exactly the best case scenario, but I think this is like one of their big players that swarms probably. Yeah. And it looks like it's not getting as reinforced. The white numbers, you can tell, getting super low. 600 whites is about to fall. There you go. Flag burnt. Shout out to that one guy swarming. Let's go ahead and go back to this ranking. Okay. They fought 2 before this time, however, they are not famous because they have not fought a War of Stars, yet they have 11 stars. 1606 is already at 6th place, so 1606 is covered already. 3rd place. Okay, we could do that. There you go. I think that's fair. I mean, Leo, you're the one that brought up 2748, so I'll take your word for it. So 10th and final spot of the prestigious Ploto Gaming Chat tier list of kingdoms, or ranking of kingdoms rather. We got 1818, 2934, 1718, and 2429. People are saying it should be 2429 or 1818. Yeah, 2934 King has gone this time, knowing their situation because I am Korean. Yeah, I mean, Bus Driver's been seeing a similar situation as well. By the way, it is a new month. Did I get the subs again? Let me see. Did I get the gifties? Could I gift? Oh, I can. I'll do that different stream. Ghostie's wife. You just lost a third of their crew. Hard to tell what they look like. Yeah, I guess that's a tough part about this ranking too, right? That's the tough part about any ranking, actually. It's not like an NBA ranking or an NFL ranking where everyone's in season and they're all competing at the same time and you could kind of tell relative strength. All these guys, like, there's no like on season, off season for Rise of Kingdoms the same way that there is for traditional like sport or video game, because like everyone has different seasons and everyone has different peaks and heights. So try playing against 2377 1v1 and tell us what you can do. My understanding though in that KvK was that the 2429 allies, at least in the last iteration of the rematch, were better than the 2377 allies. I might be wrong though. But it does look like the last poll of this power ranking, 2429 at 44%. 1818 was up there, 2934 was third, and 1718 was fourth. But ranking 10th place, 2429. So if we zoom out, if we go ahead, copy, paste, delete. Go ahead, zoom back in. Then we need to turn off game capture. Okay. So this is what we got for the rankings here. We got, how do I move it to the side actually? My camera, how do I move my camera? There you go. At first place 960, second place 1093, third place 2377, fourth place 2489, fifth place 1365, sixth place 1606, seventh 1875, eighth 1846, ninth 1188, and 10th 2429. Feels right-ish, +1 -2 spots for KD 6 and 10. +1 -1 for KDs in top 5. Yeah, I think it's, I mean, we're doing this in polls of chat. I bet you like 50% of the people in this chat have not seen some of these kingdoms play in quite some time. They just know the names or the kingdom numbers. Which is why it's not too serious, but it is interesting the general sentiment of what people think of kingdoms. 960, 1093, 2077, 1365, 1875, 1188. So you swap 1188, put them above 1606. You put 1875 above 1188 in that case. I mean, not bad. It's just the top, the bottom 5. I think these 5 can be jumbled in some way, shape, or form, but it is going to be these 5 kingdoms. These kingdoms, it really depends on how you feel and how you believe. Like, are you judging current strength, last KvK strength, future strength going into the next KvK? Like, there's so many different ways. Sorry, there's so many different ways that you could take a ranking, right? Top 1 and 2 are pretty close. I think it really depends on how 1093 look in their next challenging KvK with their 2 aligned system. But it should be pretty fun. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to watching this KvK because that's this was a backup stream idea just in case there wasn't any fighting, but hopefully there is some semblance of fighting. Let me go do this. Hopefully that's fun to do. I appreciate it because that gives me a better picture of how people think about the top kingdoms in the game. Because if you guys weren't there on stream yesterday, I was shell-shocked to learn that 2429 fell apart because I did not know about that. Or not fell apart, but they definitely downsized in terms of their firepower and their overall numbers. Like, I did not know that happened. Because I was talking about top 5 kingdoms and I put 2429 up there. Where'd the elevator music go? It's 4 AM for me. I left farmer stream and said I'm gonna sleep. Don't backstab me. Oh my gosh. Well, Leo, appreciate you for staying on, man. 4 AM is crazy. Crazy. Oh, this is where the fighting is. Oh, we found it. It's up here. They were free burning these flags over here, but it looks like the left side, 2049's allies, are now deciding to say, hey, we gotta defend this. Let's go ahead and bring our open field presence up here so that we could start burning some of these flags. The thing that's crazy about the outer lane, I feel like there are more nodes that spawn out here than down here. Is it do you guys feel that too in KvKs? Like, I feel like there's barely any nodes that spawn down here. This is where majority of the fighting usually is. But then out here, there's always a ton of nodes all over the place. Like, it is perhaps because people put less emphasis on the outer lanes sometimes, but I feel like in general, more nodes spawn in the outskirts of the map than in the inner portions of it, if that makes sense. Jake Apple Farmer. Dang, a lot of people are streaming today, huh? I just got home and started streaming, honestly. Miss Lambo. There are always more nodes spawning near mountains. I think the game spawns them on mountains randomly and moves them to the nearest available spot. Oh yeah, perhaps you're right? Maybe like spawns here. It's like, okay, let's spawn it closer. You know, lore, that does track. Hey, what's up, Wants? Oh, what's this? Global Champion Grand Prix. Oh, they finally released it into the main client. Okay. Let's see. I could leak what matches I'm casting, right? I'm casting 466W versus 261K. Where's that? Down here. I'm casting this. I'm casting S96S versus GY16. So this. What else am I casting? HJK versus 466S, which will be 14, which will be HJK. Casting that, and then I'm casting 732A versus 60GT. So these guys. I'm casting the bottom side of the bracket day 1, top side of the bracket day 2. Yeah, it's Chinese server versus international server, so should be pretty interesting. I actually don't know too much about the Chinese server. I gotta do some research about that, but I mean, Grand Prix should be pretty fun. The qualifiers was a grind to stream through, but you know, there were some good matches in there. I actually thought that a 1E8 versus 2489 would be a lot closer, but 2489 look like they're in form in terms of Grand Prix. Okay, there's a rally coming in here. Again, I just wanted to stream so that I keep the October streak alive. I also didn't know if this KvK would be fun or not. Looks like it's gonna be a free win for 2489. Hey, top 10 Chinese server KD ranking, said Lore. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. How you doing, Panther? Y'all are wilding in that 3092 chat with some of the memes you're posting. Social butterflies. Yeah, okay. As whoa, it's a CPO with Liu Che. Interesting. Is that the infantry combo? I thought it was CPO Tariq or CPO Pakal. At least that's what I've been seeing in Grand Prix. I don't know if that translates to KvK. Yeah, bets now too. Ooh. My top bunker, bottom bunk. Bro, why would you want to be bottom bunk in that situation? 2368. A lot of people in different places. Most people went to 3092. But some people are doing their own thing. Same frame as last time. If I'm being honest, Leo, I feel like they're gonna change some stuff. I feel like they just implement it into the server and then they're gonna finagle around. That makes sense. Same frame as previous years would be kind of whack. Looks like they swarmed down the rally, so KvK is progressing. Not too interesting because The result is essentially already is already done with how much 2049's freebirding 1818 here. This is a shame. After that 1093 KvK, there hasn't really been. I guess the 1365 KvK was pretty interesting to watch, but that was the Kingsland. I think literally opened during during the LA meetup, so I didn't get to watch that. The 2377 KvK, yo, that was pretty interesting to watch. Ever since those KvKs though, looks like this cycle there aren't that many interesting ones to watch, which sucks, but it's all good. All these big kingdoms are versing, kind of punching down a little bit, not versing each other, but you know, maybe next cycle they'll start of 2025 there'll be a huge KvK brewing and cooking. We'll see. The 2293 KvK. Oh, I didn't get to watch that one either. I heard that one was interesting as well. Why wasn't this a 2v4? That's a good question. This is the 1093 KvK. It is a 1 versus 3, I believe. They're gonna be doing a similar thing to that 960 has done, where they're splitting their forces half and half. So let's look. We have 1093 in the top left, 2387 in the top right, and 3273. Bro, I actually do not know any of these kingdoms. Nobody wanted to ally wind. Except Kill Day. 960 asked people not to get tech. Save some money. So it's not really a KvK. I mean, they're still winning, right? Hey man, did you see where we put your kingdom in the rankings? We put them third, according to chat. 2377 third. Leo says way too high. Did they all max tech anyways? I actually don't know. Let's go back to the 2489. I mean, I guess that was me last KvK. I maxed tech even though I knew it was a loss. I guess it's the opposite of me, because they know it's a win. For me, I knew it was a loss. Way too low. I mean, that's the confidence that you want when you're in a kingdom. Just to say, hey, you know, this is our ranking's too low, even though we're top 3. Let's go ahead. We'll be rank 1 soon. I mean, you guys now have Yar, right? So he's bringing in the losing streak mojo from 2268. I don't know if that'll kill the vibes. Now I'm playing. You guys do look really strong though. We'll go ahead and watch one more rally rotation. I mean, shout out to these guys just continuing to fight regardless of the outcome here. $77 versus 960 win. Lower bracket champions wins finals. That's how they're doing it? Oh shoot. that's pretty crazy. When they stop early registration. Oh wait. Are we getting in chat that 960 2377 could potentially happen? That'd be crazy. Yeah, that is true. A lot of the same players are playing in those kingdoms. I mean, that was a big component as to why 916, 2377 allied each other in that 3v5 8 Imperium KvK. But yeah. Pokemon champion. Oh, 21.5 billion KP. My goodness. Kind of crazy. $12.28 used to be an imp and one against 2377 in a 1v1. All the other ones are in KvK. Yeah, I don't think there'll be a matchup against those two in a while then. Explain why 1818 is in zone 6. Are they? Where? 1818 zone 6. Oh, you mean like over here? Like they're just not even fighting? I don't know. This KvK Diplo is weird. I've been told from chat. Now I don't know if this is true or not, but I don't know why people would cap. So that this KvK's Autark rewards are gonna be based off KP. So top 2 camps get the Autarks instead of what a side that gets Autarks, which is kind of weird. Actually, no, it's super weird. Ooh, 2377 versus 1365. That would be a crazy KvK because I don't know if 1365. Like, I'd be curious to see if 1365, if they lose a KvK, what would happen to the kingdom. I hope I don't end up in that KvK. I mean, Leo could be fun for you guys, right? But yeah, it looks like pretty dominant from the 2489 side of things. Probably won't stream this KvK anymore because I think it's wraps. You can see rallies pretty much touching right now. $13.65 isn't what it used to be. Yeah, I mean, it's still a solid kingdom, but it isn't the best kingdom in the game, which is its peak, right? Again, we see the CPO with Liu Che combo. Is this normal? CPO Liu Che? I thought... Is that the rally? Is that the rally pair for CPO? No kingdoms what they used to be. I mean, that's a fair point. Most people went to 960. I will say there is like a trend in Rise of Kingdoms where it's like a Rise of Kingdoms monopoly for the top of the top kingdoms. Specifically like the 960, 2489s of the world, 2377s. 2429 for a bit there too, where they get all of the top players after their Imperiums implode or they merge in with those kingdoms. $960 better than what they used to be. That's a, I mean, 960 right now with their new migration is pretty crazy for sure. Oh, they want AoE damage. Okay. Talking about the CPL Liu Che. I guess you wouldn't go archers because it just gets insta-swarmed. Is that why? $960 in the 3-5. I mean, if that's true, at least we lost to them during their prime. Yeah, they had fish and leopard back in those days. It is pretty, like, if you look back at the past couple of years and the big, not even players, just like the big personalities in Rise of Kingdoms that's put the game down, it's actually pretty daunting. GT versus 1v rivalry. Yeah, unfortunately, by the time we got into Imperium, 1034 was kind of wraps. Fish quit, I believe, if I remember correctly. I think Fish quit. He like turned off all of his Discord stuff too. He's a cool guy. Yeah, he deleted his YouTube. Yeah, rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers that left the game behind. By the way, talking about fallen soldiers, is that event for the gem still there? No? Okay. I was about to say, like, if you want to use my code. Did not spread that stuff at all. Am I migrating? I am migrating, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we go. I don't want to say where I'm thinking of going or where I'm going until I actually end up in the spot, because you never know. Yar, I remember my password again, bro. What do you mean? This is posting once a day in the month of October. That's the plan. Tomorrow, I got a plan to. I'm gonna post my yearbook, and then I'm gonna actually compare and contrast my yearbook of 2023, 2024 to all of the yearbooks to see like the progression of the count. It's pretty crazy because my first yearbook, it says I'm like VIP 12, got like 500k gems within the year, and then now I'm VIP 18 with 3.2 million gems in a year. So like, you know, it's quite the difference. I don't know if that's something to be proud of, Yar, or if that's like something to be scared of. You know what's weird though is that when I recorded it like a week ago. I've just been so busy that I couldn't edit it. When I recorded it a week ago, your name didn't pop up, so unfortunately it just says numbers. Yeah, Yar used it all his gold chests in 2268 because he felt bad that, I mean, we had a couple of gold chests there for a while, but now he's in 2377. He's there to retire, by the way. He's gonna coast. 2377 leadership. I want you guys to specifically look at Yar's stats day by day, see if he's contributing. If not, kick him out immediately. Just kick him out. Boot him. Oh, this rally's been going on for quite some time. Pretty impressive, seeing as they only have like 2 cities as potential reinforcement points, one of them being super far away from the cluster of cities that they have going on. Oh, there you go. They teleported in another city. That's gonna be pretty big for them. What is this? What does Chu He mean? They have a clown picture. I'm gonna guess that's like a bad thing. Is this like, what does this mean? I want to Google it. clown. Oh, clown 2489. And they got a clown picture with some balloons. That's kind of funny, actually. I thought it was a swear word for a second. I'm gonna get cancelled in Vietnamese. Alright, later, Leo. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Get a good nap in. There's rally still going on this side. Ooh, taking AoE, that's not good. Ploto canceled, you heard it here first. Yes, sir, I am officially canceled. Yeah, the Gorgo with Heracles just standing strong, standing tall here. Chinese servers will win this Grand Prix? Oh, wow. That's some news, actually. Did not know that. Interesting. This Kingsland, this KvK is a 2 versus 4. Oh, there you go. They finally burnt it. Okay, I guess that's it for this KvK watching stream. There's not much to watch, and don't want to keep you guys around. You don't want to stream, rather. I'd love to keep you guys around, but I don't want to stream when there's not much things interesting to do. We spent like 75% of it making a tier list, which I think is still pretty interesting. Again, the final tier list here, the Ploto Gaming chat. I'm not streaming once a day, but I'm posting something once a day, and streaming once a day would be crazy. Being in a single time zone is such an advantage for Arc. I could imagine. True, wait, literally a single time zone, because China only has one time zone. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens in Grand Prix. Gonna be super excited to cast it. International servers were pretty dominant last season, so if China comes back and dominates, that'd be interesting. $18-18 for that lame Kingsland fight. I mean, there's people mad at 18-18. There's people mad at 24-89. People mad at Lilith for matchmaking. But it is what it is. You gotta play what you got. China dominates for MOBAs. I mean, Korea's kind of doing well in League of Legends, right? But anyways, appreciate everyone for coming through. It is getting pretty late for me, 10:30. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be posting more. That's my goal. The month of October, one thing a day. It might be short. It might be like a 5-second short, but I'm gonna post it. Anyways, I am planning to do farmer or fighter on Friday. Still gotta set that up, but I think I should have the submissions up for tomorrow. People have been asking for farmer or fighter for quite some time. Exclamation point Discord. It'll be in there. So it should be some fun. And I will catch you guys then. Peace. Oh, Farmer's still streaming. Let me host Farmer. There you go. Now, peace.